So hey, like as you can see, I'm on mobile. So I've got Magic Survivor. I got it when I started seeing Vampire Survivors, Magic Survival, Vampire Survivor. It was like, oh, yeah, I fancy that. I think there's a good name for the genre as well, which should be Body Hell rather than Bullet Hell, because it's just throwing bodies at you and you have to annihilate as many as possible. And forgive me because I ramble on, and I have to keep restarting the recording because the recording software keeps crashing. Uh, yeah, here we go. Oh, okay. Practice run. Yeah, practice run. Shouldn't Tsunami's not a good starter. It's like, let's try again. But like, this is a good potentially end game character, but it's going to be harder to get there with this Enchantress. Like, Elementalist, you start with Frost Nova and Incineration, and that is, a pretty strong start. Okay, well, we really do need some sort of damage. Let's get Thunderstorm, because Blizzard is nice, but weak. Let's level faster. That's definitely strong. That'll help us get where we're going. That might actually be worth like keeping until the point where we can't really aim for chests anymore, because plus 10% more mana globes found. What? Oh my god, that's nice. I mean, every 6 seconds. That's like a better cooldown than Tsunami, I think. There's a Cyclone. Ooh. That's an awesome artifact. I don't think we're getting rid of that. Arcane Effuse is actually really nice. I think it's fairly rare. I'm not sure if this game definitely has rares, but like it seems to be slightly different between weapons and power-ups at least, and there's so many options. Nah, I didn't get it and got hurt. Oh well. Haven't really got any. Again, I'm lacking focused damage. No. Let's try Fireball. I haven't really done Fireball yet. Yeah, that's helping. I'm not sure if it's like... I think it's targeting nearest by the looks of it. Yeah, it's going to the same as the Magic Bolt, so that is target nearest enemy projectile. Maybe this should be my projectile run. In which case Spirit could be handy too, but let's push Thunderstorm. Spirit's another projectile, basically. I have nothing that takes duration. Let's take Corpse Explosion. 10% chance for kills to pop with an AoE. Yeah, well, it's not super strong, but If we're going for a projectile build, Magic Bolts, I've not really, it's the starting weapon. I've not really taken it far though. I've found a couple of nice items for it though. Well, that's nice to have while we've got spare slots. Let's go Cyclone. Right. Now I've taken the Satellite Max, and it didn't really have endgame damage, and I haven't maxed Cyclone yet. Try and do a bit of an experimental build. Okay. Attack 10% could be useful, but I really, you need some high level items by the time you get to the next phase kind of thing. Okay, we do seem to be outputting much better damage than we were a bit ago. It's not like all waiting for the tsunami. That'll help level quicker. Dum-de-dum-dum-dum. Let's manifest the Cyclone. Cooldown, quantity, but they don't... More of them, but they don't last as long. Or damage and size. Let's increase the cooldown for now. I think they're doing enough damage at the current phase. But I am thinking, like, if you want... Because this doesn't, like, time out after 30 minutes and just auto-kill you with death. The waves just keep getting tougher, so it's like, I think, if you want to last really long, past 40 minutes, I think I need to invest in plus damage. Ooh, radius and size is also good though. It means they're hitting more things, which combined, if two of your AoEs hit the same thing that they wouldn't have hit otherwise. But shield is good. Shield is a fantastic survivability thing. But for now, let's just, we're the Enchantress, let's play to our strength, let's just give everything buff, and okay, fine. We'll have 10% bonus movement speed for now, while we play Quidditch with the virus. I do want to do a Scorching Ray build. I do. But I think I should do it with the guy who's got the specialist in Scorching Ray that gives it just like a 20% chance to just immediately fire another one. And we are doing okay, so yeah, goodbye Broom. We aren't doing Incineration currently, but we are doing Fireball. Let's manifest Thunderstorm. That increases cooldown, and I do again think I'm just going to be doing damage, although I'm not 100% sure because there was also number of thunderstorms, which is also damage. It's also an increase in the damage consistency since thunderstorm is like a random strike. Oh, and it looks like we're getting something new. And I do think Frost Nova is awesome, but I've just been playing with it quite a lot. It's like, especially if you get Meteor and turn it into Earthquake, but that... Like, if I'm going to be playing with... Like, I've got enough talents, and honestly, I don't know if it was the combination. I don't know if I was only able to kill things with the... what's Energy Bolt damage and Satellite damage? That's really interesting, but I don't have either of them. So, sorry, we're just taking Thunderstorm up a notch.
have 3 thunderstorms. I need to keep an eye on. I need to keep track of how many to know what percentage. Okay, so electric shock, scorching ray, or shield. Let's go shield. Let's get some survivability. Shield is actually really good survivability in this because the charge. It's not like the Laurel in Vampire Survivors. It's not like occasionally it's up, and when it's up, you can kind of run through most of something before it runs out. It's like a touch it seems a bit more intense sometimes in this. Like getting hit can be a bit more painful. Maybe, but I haven't played the other, so I can't really say. Work on what we're doing. Cyclone, actually, I do think is putting in work. I mean, like, it's a bit uncontrollable, but I do think it's going to be good because you're constantly generating something starting at yourself. So you can, I think, assuming it's got high enough damage output. It's a bit weird, like, you know, that I've got that legendary artifact that gives me the occasional thing. Like, shield is good to have, and it's nice to get more charges, but unless you have the artifact, there is an artifact which you get plus 8% attack, so bonus 8% damage per level of shield charge you have applied. So as long as you haven't been touched and your shield is up, you can get multiple charges for it, and there's like other items. So there's a good build for that. Let's, like, everything only goes to 6. So if we can get Thunderstorm to 6, it'll be fully manifested, all powered up and slightly customized to the style I want to play it in. Because, like, with it going to 6 and you're getting a manifest every 3, you can pick 2 out of 4. So there's, like, good replayability there, because, like, even if you like the thing, you haven't one playthrough hasn't played it in it, right? So yeah, but anyway, if we manifest it now, it gets it out of the draw pool. So potentially, okay, so number of thunderstorms 2. I'm pretty sure we were still on 3, so that's actually pretty much up there with the plus 40% damage, but it's hitting a larger area, so yeah, I think that's going to be more useful. Like that thunderstorm spread, it doesn't hit enough stuff to make the bonus damage worth it. Yeah, it'll kill things, but if I'm not able to kill those things in some other way, it won't help me live. I did try Armageddon. Armageddon is interesting. So do we add 2 fireballs but reduce the damage? No, I think we increase the damage and give it penetration. I don't think 0.2 seconds cooldown was enough. Yeah, I think going through stuff is going to be much more powerful. I do like incineration. It really helps you get places. Yeah, like if you want to move, it's a bit different from knives, just because there's a bit of a different feel to this game. Okay, let's push the cyclone. Ooh. Now, if I had blizzards are decent, and I have gotten something to level 6. So, you know, if I take blizzard, if I see blizzard and I take blizzard, I won't be working on leveling up any more skills than I was before. But that is kind of, I don't need the extra pickup range, which is the only reason I'm risking it. Right, cyclone. What were we doing? Damage and size, or number of cyclones, but they don't last as long. No, damage and size. Because, like, you know, we can follow one cyclone there's a very good chance the other one's going to go in a different direction. We won't be able to consistently get them going in the same direction. So if we had a energy density that required 2 cyclones, yeah, okay, cyclones are definitely, there's a build in there. I can see it's like a nice little area. It makes me pretty safe. Definitely up the incineration. Ooh, incineration cooldown minus 10%. That is pretty ace. And we're currently firing an additional magic bolt. We're using both of those. That's pretty awesome for leveling. We're not actually... Okay, yeah, okay. We haven't got Blizzard, and now we now have no reason to get Blizzard. And also, we're going to be leveling up slower than we were at the beginning, so it's not necessarily wise to... we should probably narrow our focus. Maybe not think about picking up another talent until we're either forced to or whatever. We want what we have to be able to kill stuff for a longer amount of time. So level it ASAP. Don't need the health, but since mana globes are, always head towards the nearest mana globe that you know of, I suppose would be the theory. Ooh. 30% attack, but 20% extra cooldown. That would no. So yes, it's great. I know how rough things get. Well, that was quite distressing. Prism Live just kicked me out. It's a good thing it happened while I was on a screen. It just flipped over and showed me the end of my video. Anyway, let's pick Fireball and carry on, shall we? It's just I've not really had that with Prism Live before. It's free open source software. It's actually one of the better screen recorders for mobile. Apart from the fact that it starts you off in full screen mode, full screen camera mode. No, it doesn't actually. If you pick screen recording, I've recently discovered, and you can just pick screen recording first, and then it goes straight to that. Okay, let's max Fireball. Right. Cooldown. But I'd rather punch through enemies more frequently. I think, with Fireball... Ooh, we have a fusion available. What is it? Fireball and Cyclone. The Fireball explosions expand, dealing the damage 3 times. But it's less damage. And we don't get a Cyclone. Oh, I've got to see it. Let's try it. Poison gas. Oh, no. We no longer have cyclones, but we launch big old poison cloud fireball. That's kind of a funky fusion. Oh, and that is I think that is really scaled up damage. That is just eating stuff. Hello, Acid Burn! Angelina Jolie. Well, if you watch Hackers, okay, yeah, we'll definitely take attack plus 10%. Not that we particularly need it at the moment. And I am interested in taking Magic Bolt. Not at the cost of that, not at the cost of... Additional Magic Bolt. Okay, but that definitely like that Pandora's box. Yeah, let's get rid of this, because like two normal magic bolts versus one explosive magic bolt. I think the explosive magic bolt is better. Not using either of. Finger in slightly uncomfortable position. Okay, things are getting a little intense. Yeah, oh yeah, 12 minutes. The 12-minute mark has seen us around there. 11 and a half to 12 minutes. Things get a little intense. We do have our poison gas. And our random something every 6 seconds. Okay, it's telling us we now get something new. I think satellite's going to be... Like, meteor's nice, but I was taking it's random. It's like one big random hit. It's good damage, good kill potential, but it's not a lifesaver. It doesn't keep you safe. Because it might be on the other side of the screen. If it lands next to you and kills all the enemies that are about to cluster you to heck and back, then fine, but might not do that. We're not doing thunderstorm or electric shock currently, so I don't need to disrupt anything. Invincibility duration. That's just no. Let's have cooldown for now. I think cooldown is okay for now, and I'd rather have longer getting used to the increased speed attack pattern than I would have my attack pattern and timings change later when it's more important. And also it means that I'm surviving now, so it gives me a better pattern. And I know that I can take what I've got and increase its damage by, and its range as well, which also increases its damage because it'll hit more things, theoretically. Ooh. Number of magic and duration are both very strong. Let's go with duration for now. Because, like, number of magic 20% isn't going to give me additional fireballs. No. At this stage, I'm firing one fireball, so 20% extra is 1/5 of a fireball, which is nothing, basically. Thank you, Tsunami. Oh, yay, currency. Might be able to get another research after this run, if I'm lucky. Not using. Global damage. So it's like your plus damage and your plus attack seem to have some form of multiplier. It's like even your low level things do heavy damage late game based on those sort of bonuses. I think that's how it feels anyway. Offer me the Ice Crown again. It's like, you should take this. So it would be great if I had Blizzard, wouldn't it? Oh, it's like, hey, I thought I wasn't casting Cyclones anymore. It's like, oh yeah, except through my Pandora's box. That's one of the 3 possible randoms. Ooh, no, I want more magic for everything rather than more satellites. I mean, satellite's good. I mean, it's not good as one. You really need it high level for it to be... It's the Bible, you know, from Vampire Survivors. Which is how I found this game. It's like, my PC won't run anything modern. I mean, it would easily run Vampire Survivors if someone had made it for DOS or something. But someone using modern programming techniques and stuff that you learn from Unity and things like that, they're really high quality texture images and stuff used to replicate an 8-bit look and feel. Okay, you could have fit that game on a floppy disk before and run it on a 386SX25. I'm pretty sure it looks like it would have no problems on that, but no, my dual core 2.4 gigahertz that's like nerfed down to I think that's going to be the last intelligence and remove it from the pool, so I think it's worth taking. I was tempted by Spirit since I'm kind of going for a projectile build, and Spirit would be another projectile. And I do want a couple of other, you know, the more things I have that I get to level 6, the more possible fusion options I'll get. It's worth finding some, you know, getting some extra stuff up, because also, you know, that's an interesting thing. You might be able to go longer, but not really, because you will die. Oh, I didn't know intelligence went to level 4. I thought I'd be getting it out of the pool. Okay. Plus 40% attack, which I really hope is also damage, you know. There's definitely bonus damage things. But not... I'm pretty sure damage is always on a specific item, so items tend to get plus damage and plus attack. I assume is global damage. This is feeling fine. Build is doing okay now. Ooh. Corpse explosion is rare, and 20% chance is like, you know, double 10% chance, and a lot of things die, so having 1 in 5 go pop and hurt more of its neighbors is of significant benefit. You know, it's like Death Cascade. Corpse explosion is, I am pretty sure, strong, and I really should take it every time I can if I want to get endgame. I can't even remember if this is the run that I died early on. I think it was, wasn't it? I did die earlier. It was about my 3rd run today. Number of ability options +1. Mana taken plus 10% when choosing mana taken on the ability board. I don't think there's anything... Give up my explosive magic bolts. Give up my random thing every 6 seconds. For more ability. I mean, that is a really good option. I think. But there's really not much that I want to give up for it. Nope, I'm not taking it. I was really tempted. That does sound like it's got, you know, it'd be really nice to have 4 options every time. It really does increase your chances of leveling the things that you want to level. Now this remove approached normal, or aprocahad, I'm sure that's supposed to be approached though, normal enemies. I don't really know. I took it last time, but I really don't know what it does. Like if you're walking towards something, does it just disappear? because it can't be that, because that would just mean keep walking forward and you will always live. But it didn't do that for me last time. So let's take satellite. Like two satellites is better than one. That's like doubling your damage output. Continue. Explosion radius plus 1. I really don't. Satellites don't cause explosion, do they? Let's see what kind of difference that makes. Oh, right, okay, that has completely changed the look of my satellite, so I now only have one again. I can't. There we go. Yeah. Okay. So when it hits stuff, it does now cause an explosion. There's like a little yellow puff of fire. Interesting. I think really probably should have taken that one as the level 6 option. Right, stop play as if you don't have satellite again. Like when you have level 1 satellite, you just play as if you don't have satellite, because it's not there so often. You can't push in any specific direction with it. We will take more incineration, thank you. I took an incineration evolution, blizzard and incineration. Kind of like, that was a mistake. I was really late game. I was like, well, let's see what this does. I was like, I'm not going to survive much longer anyway. And like, I knew, because like incineration was maxed out and it was doing so much work. It was what was keeping the hordes off me. I could just, they were all encroaching in while everything else went, and then every time incineration went off, I could beat them back. So it's like I was moving nowhere. I was having no fun. I was just like, breathe deep, breathe deep, breathe deep, breathe fire, breathe fire, breathe fire. And that was my entire existence. I could move nowhere. I could hunt no globes. I was just beating back the waves in a circle. So it was like, hey, you just thingied. Would you like to evolve it? And I was like, oh sure. So let's see what it looks like. But, you know, I knew that giving Blizzard the flame would not really help. Okay, yeah. Time for a new ability. Electric Shock, I think, will be strong. Especially if I can get it to a high level. You know, because it's AoE, full room range from me. Pretty awesome. Let's see if we can get it. And I think it's got some good potential. I think if I can fusion that with something else, should be pretty nice. Or we can just push Electric Shock. No, let's keep getting incineration. Like one more incineration now after that one, and it's out of the pool, and then we can, we'll be more focused, higher chance of getting more levels on the next one quicker. I don't know if the damage, there's very rarely an increase on plus damage, but I don't know if just being higher level does more damage or not. Or if it's just the passive other stuff. Really don't care about the invincibility. I'm not hitting anything. Just like, do you want like 3 seconds of not having to worry about the enemies? Just run straight for as many mana globes as you can see. It's like, well, honestly, I just wait for incineration to be on and do that anyway. No, finish it, take it out the full damage and range. Yeah, I believe that'll be the most effective. I think we've got this build off the ground. I think we've got a bit of viability in here. I don't know exactly how much longer, but I'm hopeful. Seems to be going okay. I do think that is... No. Whoop, okay. Okay. Oh. Oh, those are all good, but satellite's higher level. And getting it back to having one on each side, yeah, that's good. I mean, it's not amazing, but it is still plus 100% damage. That is theoretically just as good as getting satellite in the first place. Except we've already got it so that it's blowing up. That's explosive book. Interesting option. Yeah, I wouldn't really have cared about that. Anyway, as you can see, like, this game definitely has plenty of moments where the density of enemies is such that it doesn't matter what your movement speed is, you ain't going far in any direction in any particular point. Incineration definitely strong. Hey, come on, give me some... Yeah, globes. Thank you. Ooh, is that... I don't like shield. Sure. Like, Transmutation Circle is kind of nice, but it's down for too long in between to make it really... It's not really going to get you any extra time in the end game proper. All Transmutation Circle is going to get you is an extra couple of phases of maneuverability. Like when you can get to a point where you're not really outputting enough damage to get anywhere. Like you can hold the enemies back, but you can't continue going hunting for globes because you're just not able to move much, like, at a significant speed anyway. So when you get to that stage, Transmutation Circle like gives you 20% cooldown bonus, so all your stuff just starts firing off like noticeably faster, and that'll basically give you the option. That'll be like, okay, while Transmutation Circle is up, you can move. But it doesn't come up often enough to like get you past the next tough stage. Let's push electric shock. We are going to try and keep it nice and tight. Electric shock is good, but still a bit low level. I mean, it's definitely strong. Still seems to do significant damage. So that's what makes me think, like, you know, overall, either my level or my bonus attack damage and that sort of thing seem to be effective. Anything nice in here? Yeah. That's nice, but if you're at the point where you're getting hit often enough for minus damage taken to be useful, then you're dead in the next 30 seconds anyway, so it doesn't make a difference. Ooh, my finger has wandered too close to the bottom of the screen and made it difficult for me to go down. Reposition the finger. Things are now getting tough again. My gas attack is still strong. My farts are still powerful at a third satellite or manifest electric shock. Satellite's higher. Let's get it closer to getting satellite out of the pool. And that's third satellite. That does actually, you know, it's starting to become a weapon now. Instead of it just like the occasional bit of random damage to something nearby, now you can kind of maneuver it and use it and place it, you know, make sure you get it on the enemy. Like, no, one isn't there now, but one will be soon. Interesting. Not seen that one before. Not doing a meteor build now. Like, meteor, it's never more than one. And it's in a random place. It's a heavy hitter, but only real use for it I've found so far. Okay, awesome. Awesome. Yeah. Rotation speed. Damage. We did a fast one last time. Let's do... rotation speed is good. Let's just do raw damage there. There are some items we can get that might increase the number of satellites we have, which I think could well be worth it. So I'm at a point now where I have a few more things which could take some bonuses, and there's less value. I'm not able to move across the level as quickly, so my increased MP pickup amounts, artifacts, are losing their usefulness. Because more and more of my mana is coming from killing enemies, so I might consider dropping those at some point. Intelligence goes up to level 5. Fascinating. That's plus 50% attack. That's really handy. I thought there was a good chance I was done with getting more attack damage bonuses from it. That's really helped. Yeah, that really has helped. That 10% global damage to everything. Phew. Thank you. The enemies were outscaling me a wee bit. Oh, a legendary. Interesting. Magic size plus 20. Energy bolt, satellite, incineration, and electric zone damage plus 20%. Okay. I think we no longer have explosive magic bolts, then. So incineration and satellite. Let's manifest the shock. More shocks, more damage in size. Cooldown. Make it into a more sustainable weapon. I think, yeah. If things seem to be working, then just plus damaging it will probably be the way to go. If there's too much stuff creeping in, but it's killing what's not creeping in, like watching those electric shocks go out, they are... I'm not 100% sure they're... Died on me again. Luckily, it does pause. Oh, it's not going to be fun to get back into, though. Oof. That was actually a really nicely timed random tsunami from my legendary Pandora's box. I like that artifact. Because those are like, you know, cyclones, meteors, tsunamis. They're all pretty strong. And it doesn't take up... You know, it didn't take up any of my level ability. Although theoretically, if I can get something that can boost something I've maxed, it's also, in spite of being legendary, a potential sacrificial artifact. I mean, not to a magic broom, but what's going on with my touch? Why am I constantly going up? This is not normal. Right, let's screen off. Interesting. Nope, still doing it. Appears to be a game glitch. Okay, there is no longer resting. Good thing I don't have anything that gives me bonuses when standing still. However, I am also having extreme difficulty just going south. Right, okay, multi-touching the screen. That fixed it. Whew. Yeah, let's manifest shield. The cooldown is pretty strong. The number of charges is also pretty strong. I am going to do that just because if I happen, it's a gamble. It's like if I bump into one of the artifacts that gives you, if I bump into the one artifact, which I do believe I've had a couple of times now. Seen it about 3 times maybe? I've not had that, you know, I've only been playing this a couple of days. Maybe a week. Ooh. Global attack 10%. I I think we can live, yeah, incineration cooldown. I think that can go when its competition is 10% damage. Because like, yeah, I'm gonna miss that cooldown. But I can survive long enough without the incineration. 10% stronger incineration will, at the moment, probably not worth. Oh, thunderstorm and electric shock bonus. Thunderstorm 50%, electric shock plus 50%. Fewer of them. Overall DPS gain. Right, so this is giving me bigger satellite incineration. Oh no, 20% more damage on satellite incineration. Plus bigger magic on everything. Do I want to give up 20% MP gains? Yes. But I'm not moving fast now anyway. I don't actually know, because it does just say MP gains. It might affect how much you get from killing enemies as well, in which case that might just be the wrong move, but I feel like playing for power today instead of for like optimal continued growth, because growth in this game isn't infinite anyway. This looks interesting and powerful if you have the things it's for, which I don't, so okay, we're getting something new. Or are we getting 25%? I don't think 25% of the way to the next level is worth it. I don't think there's any point in building tanky in this game. At least not the way that I'm currently built. I don't see how any build would be viable tanky, because there's no, like, health recovery is problematic, so damage reduction is just a early game thing. At 36 minutes in, I don't really think it would help, you know. More like 43 minutes in, where it'll be, nah, that was useless. But I doubt the energy bolts. I don't know. It doesn't. It's not as bad as Vampire Survival's level 1 knife late game would be, or something. I'm pretty sure those energy balls that it's throwing out still do significant damage, because I know I'm running like over plus 50% damage increase. Well, plus attack anyway. I think is just global damage. Can't be 100% sure. Nice. Not seen quite a few mana balls together for a while now. I think most of our gains are now just the slow creep of constant killing anyway. You can see all those like red explosions. Shield. Well, I don't really need movement speed, so yeah, may as well increase shield cooldown if I take a couple of hits in a row. Oh, reposition finger. I do prefer visual controls. I have a Razer Kishi for landscape games that support gamepads, but I will probably actually want to get a Bluetooth gamepad as well at some point. Particularly because I'd quite like to, like, if I make a game, then it'll be on the web at the moment, in OpenGL or WebGL, and if I do it in WebGL, then I may as well take the next step and use WebXR, Just like, well, if I take the time to hook it up as a WebXR thing and make it controller aware, then, I mean, not only will I have a controller capable 3D web game. Oh, that's real frustrating. Oh, that's really frustrating. Prism Live, like, froze me out again. I need to, getting pushed out of the app. Oh, I'm so glad it paused it, because I would hate to be, like, losing this run. It's a little distracting. Knocks you out of the zone. You get into the zone, and then all of a sudden, the phone's just like tapping out, going, "Save the recording for you." But well, at least you let me know that it stopped. This is one of the reasons you don't get many people like mobile streaming, because like, no reliable app for it. Streamlabs. Oh god, that's just. Streamlabs for mobile. Well, it exists, but I haven't actually yet figured out how to get it to stream, or even record. You can set up your desktop, but it doesn't display over other. Well, it does display over other apps, but that's a problem because it doesn't do it as a layer. It does it as a full screen. So all I've ever got with Streamlabs for mobile is just a constant thingy. Oof, well, we've got something, and it's damage. We'll take it. Well, maybe it's damage, I don't really know. It was one of our damage abilities. I didn't actually pay attention to whether I was getting more electric shocks or increasing the electric shock damage. It's like, whatever, that's what I'm going for. I'm not getting hit often enough that the shield cooldown would make that big a difference. Oh, well, maybe I am. I'm down to one layer of shield at the moment. It is getting kind of hairy. Oh, we just, that's why. Yeah, it was just coming up to the 40-minute mark. It's like, not dead on 40 minutes, but around that sort of time, you may notice a slight increase in difficulty. This is why I've been focusing on trying to concentrate into every attack I have being as strong as possible, because, like, I ain't getting much new stuff now. Like I said, increased pickups from mana globes. Yeah, I don't know when the next time I'm going to see a mana globe is, because I'm certainly not going to be... Oh, there's one! It's going to take me a while to get to it. I know it's only inches away. There we go, we got it! Hurrah! I believe is the phrase. I see more mana globes! Oh, they're mine! Oh, I might even get another level at this rate. I do fire breathing in real life, but... And yes, it would probably kill a virus. Ah! No shield! Oh no, I'm taking damage. Plus 10% damage and 1 extra electric shock. Okay, yeah, thank you for the heart. Let's get it. Oh, yeah, thank you. Oh, gold XP. Definitely want that. And common item, common chest box. Like, they don't always. Oh, cool. Low shield cooldown is actually pretty darn good because I'm already up to 3 layers of shield again. Did not take long. Oh, but I am not moving fast. Oh, that's a funky cyclone. Oh, I'm back up to full health. Hurrah! Oh, just like loads of hearts. Don't even need them anymore. Oh, we'll do it soon. Oh, currency. Oh, no, let me get the currency, please. Thank you. Oh, invincibility. I'll take it. Oh, relaxing. Relaxation over. Ah, panic. Panic at the Disco. Well, there's a lot of flashing lights. Oh, more currency. Big currency amount. Oh, nice. Nice. That makes it a worthwhile run. Probably. Definitely getting a research point now. I already had over 4,000. I've definitely picked up over 700 during this run. Never mind earning. Hey, who knows? Maybe we'll make it a few more minutes. I don't think so. It's looking pretty intense in there. Shields are down. I took damage again. Pick up mana. Ooh. Oh, I'm actually getting close to another level. Oh. It's gonna happen. Maybe. Don't say it. It's not gonna happen. Good thinking. Yes, reverse like, oh, it happened. Take reduced damage until 25% of max P. Under 25% max P at a time. Is that gonna be worth it? Under 20%. I don't get what that means. Take reduced damage under 25% of max P at a time. Like, nothing else is really going to help me, I don't think. No, maybe. Be helpful. Be fruitful. Think tsunami. You've got lots of you've got lots of cooldown reduction. Where's the tsunami? Thank you. Hello, tsunami. Yeah, okay. So that was my thinking. My thinking was, I've got a fairly good damage output, so I can hang around in one spot like I was before, and when tsunami comes, I can get a bit of movement. Ooh. We are running Thunderstorm and Electric Shock. Is there anything we can sacrifice for it? Incineration and Satellite. Damage? I don't think so. Yes. I think increasing our damage output at this point is worth leveling a little bit slower. Because, like, we're leveling pretty darn slow anyway. We're not getting too many. Oh, the frustration of mobile screen recording. It crashed again. Ooh. And we're back into it, and well, we went down to 1 shield and straight back up to 2 shields. That's unexpected. Yeah, that tsunami really is actually helping quite a lot. Let's get that big XP. Oh, 2 possible items. No, not going to be worth it. Okay, and let's max Electric Shock. Plus damage plus size, or just plus damage? Just plus damage. Nope. Oh my god, I had to restart the recording again. See, this is why I don't stream as a mobile gamer, because, like, nope, it's just like, oh, this can do it, this can do it, this can do it. Yeah, for, like, not reliably. Omelette Arcade actually ends up being one of the most reliable ones, but still isn't stable. Like, Android just does not, still, you know, it's like, yeah, it can multicast now. Yeah, no, it can't. I can periodically move up and left whenever there's a tsunami coming from that direction. I think I could also move down and right, but it would be a bit slower. Yeah, and it doesn't reach as far. No. Oh no, you're kidding me. My second best ever run, like 45 minutes, and it's just a complete loss. Oh yes, resume previous progress, obviously. Not a complete loss. Okay. That's interesting. I mean, it wasn't deliberate, but it does give you a screen reset. That's where we were. That's basically what Armageddon gives you. Except once you've gotten it to level 3, you get XP from the things that it kills. So that means that actually Armageddon, by having its, like, every 80 seconds, so every 1 minute 20, it screen wipes, and, like, you can decrease its cooldown a bit, but it's just, you know, it's just a screen wipe, and when you get it to level 3, you start getting XP for the stuff that it kills, which actually means that up until you get it to that point, you're losing XP by running Armageddon. It's clearing the screen and helping you occasionally go pick up mana things, but it's just a minor reprieve. It doesn't actually damage and beat back the wave. It's just a screen wipe like that was. It's not sustainable in any way. You're never going to get it to happen fast enough to actually survive much longer. So if you haven't got a viable build, Armageddon is not part of one. This is a good run. I think this might end up being my best ever run by the looks of it. If I can go... I know my best one is on the first level, not sewerage, so earlier zone. It was like 47 minutes something. I've just jinxed it now. But I don't know if this will be... I won't know until I'm at 48 minutes if this is my strongest run. Although it does make sense that it should be, to a degree. Because I didn't have Enchantress before. So I think it was my cooldown, my duration, and my damage all have an 8% increase. And there was another restart of the screen recording. Just to make it a nice... Whoa, okay. Don't accidentally select anything. Let's see what our magic fusion options are. Okay, so we can fuse Electric Shock with Thunderbolt. So Electric Shocks chain 1 to 4 damage and do 50% more damage. Or we can put Thunderstorm Electric Shock, and Thunderstorms generate 1 to 3 times in a row and increase by 1.5. Now they do hit harder. So that basically like triples them and makes each one last longer. But I think Electric Shock chaining and gaining plus 50% damage might be a worthwhile evolution. Oof. Look at that chain lightning going off. I think that is strong. Oof. But it's not necessarily... Right, the chains are... Yeah, okay, the chains keep... The lightning comes out from me, as it did before, and then it gains the Thundershock random element of chaining. But yeah, that's definitely stronger than I think it is anyway. Having saying that, I am injured. This is a... Okay, I am having to play harder, because it's not 100% consistent. I think there's more like overall empty space on screen, but it's off in corners. More stuff is... It's killing more stuff, but more stuff is getting to me at the same time. May have been a bad endgame choice. This is not as fast of an instant death as when I blizzarded my incineration. That was, you know, incineration's a fire breath, and as you can see, incineration is like super powerful. Right? Incineration comes up, you can kind of just move into it, and it lets you go for mana and stuff. And as soon like Blizzard, I'm not running Blizzard, so you can't see it, but putting a chain explosion effect on the end of Blizzard was a mistake, because Blizzard doesn't fire often enough. It fires a bit more often than Tsunami, probably twice as often as Tsunami. But it's only really good for significantly softening the enemy. Ooh. Now I did just get... I need the incineration damage. I probably still need that satellite. I think we're giving up the random for the 10% electric shock cooldown in the hope that the electric shock applies. Or do we want... Let's get more tsunamis and faster cooldown on that. I didn't realize tsunami was still so low, but of course it is. We haven't had it for long. And we aren't exactly leveling fast at this point. We are basically, yeah, this is my longest run. We are basically done. We are not going to go much further. I can promise you that. I might be lying. I can't necessarily. I shouldn't promise you that. I can't. I don't think it's very likely. But theoretically, it's possible. Okay, shields back up. Oh, and they're going down again. Oh, Tsunami. Hello, Tsunami. I think the explosive satellite build was worth it. I don't think we're getting anything else to level 6. That sounds kind of funky now. Yeah, okay. Taking the lightning rod was worth it for the 10%. Like, now that we've got it so powerful, an additional 10% off the cooldown was like nice. That really eased up on some of the pain that the additional random was causing. Ay ay ay. Oof. So I was basically around this sort of point where I was like, yeah, let's give up incineration just to see what the... And I watched these beautiful firestorms just like utterly annihilate enemies. And then, you know, they didn't happen again very quickly. That could be really good, but I really don't think I've got anything I can give up for it. Like, assuming that I'm still getting the bonuses for Thunderstorm and Attack. Yeah, no, I'm kind of like locked into the items that I've got at the moment, unless something similar but stronger, comes up. These are his final moments. The leader of the, it's not Necromundans, that's Warhammer. What were they? Like Necrons? No, that's it too. And oh my goodness, really? I hadn't used my revive yet? I'll just have to edit out because commercial. Need another. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. But you see, like, it's not... If you make it to this stage without dying the first time, that's really not going to get you too much longer, I don't think. Or is it? We can manifest Tsunami. Minus 2.5 second cooldown. Yeah, I do think that's going to, like, Tsunami, I think that'll make a big difference. I seriously doubt I'll get to give it the damage bonus as well. So maybe that was a mistake. Because that last Tsunami that just came along there didn't really, that's still not killing stuff. Oof. Probably should have given it the damage, because I don't think I'm going to get another 3 levels of it to give it that damage now. I don't want to be like, this is chaos! Yeah, you know, in the flavor of This Is Sparta. It's just becoming like a standard part of the experience. Oh, Prism stopped recording again. Let's go back to it. Double touch screen. It's all fine. No, I don't mind just like randomly getting, dead. Yes, this one is worthy of extraction. Made it to level 61. Okay, that is my best run. And that's Magic Survival.